Call the meeting to order for May 12th, 2020. Would you please rise for a moment of silence? Thank you. Would you please join in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Roll call.
Trustee Sheets.
Here.
Trustee Hunter.
Here.
Trustee Good.
Here. Okay, and due to the COVID-19 pandemic and the stay-at-home order put out by the governor, tonight's meeting will be a virtual meeting, and we are using WebEx for the first time. So I hope anybody at home that is trying to sign on got on and didn't have any trouble. Okay. Minutes to approve. We had minutes from April 9th and the 23rd, May 14th, June 11th and the 25th, July 9th, and a special to prepare the budget on July 10th, and a regular meeting on July 23rd, and a special to approve expenditures and sign checks and any financial matters on the 29th of July. Then we had regular meeting on August 13th and 27th, September 10th and 24th, November 12th, and a special meeting to discuss health insurance coverage on November 19th, and a regular meeting on November 26th, all in 2019 to approve. Did everybody have a chance to look at them? To the best of our ability, are there any corrections, deletions, or additions to the minutes?
I didn't have a copy of the 28th, May the 28th.
And I think there was October also. It wasn't there.
Yeah, I don't, she didn't, she forgot to give me October.
Oh, okay.
And I have May, I'll recopy that one.
Okay,
That's all I saw.
all right. So is that it?
Yeah,
Is
I have
everything
that.
else okay? Then the minutes will stand approved. I'll make a motion to pay our expenditures. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Roll call?
Trustee Sheets.
Yes.
Trustee Hunter.
Yes.
Trustee Good.
Yes.
And we will move on to our department reports. Deputy Carter.
Anywhere up here is fine, you'll be able to be seen.
Why don't you,
They can
I was
see
gonna say, I
me.
can hear, sit in my chair and I'll move out. I'll trade.
So you can. Barely, so.
Good evening. This is for the dates of March 28th to May 12th. So the last 2 weeks, trying to catch up with everything. We had a total of 2 reports made out of 60 calls of service and 1 arrest made. There are 1 report of a burglary on Timber Lake on May 3rd. Had 2 thefts of a motor vehicle, 1 on Pebble Beach on May 2nd, 1 on Darby Creek on May 4th. Only had 1 report of a theft and 1 weapon run on 665 and Gravel Road on March 30th. And I did get an email complaint about the cats again. So I've already made contact with the homeowner and kind of reminded him of the situation. And he said he's just feeding 2 cats that just had babies. So he was reminded from the last time with the health department coming down. So he understood.
Okay.
Tell him to gather up all those cats and at least get them fixed. You can get it done cheap.
He wasn't planning to even do that. He said the only reason why he fed it that one time is because it was pouring out and the mama cat actually brought it up to the porch. We'll just leave it at that for now. That's all I have. If anyone has anything else.
What was his intentions to do with kittens?
He wasn't going to do anything. He said the only thing that he actually fed was the mama cat. He was planning to just leave them do what they do.
What do they do?
Well, he said they hang out by a culvert across the street.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, I can't do this mask thing. Okay, we'll move on to the road depart, or Chief, you want to go next?
Yeah, that'd be fine. We had 64 runs for the month of April, which is about a loss of about 1/3 of our runs. We were averaging about 100 runs a month until that. So we definitely saw a decrease in run volume, specifically auto accidents. I think we only had 3 auto accidents for the entire month, which is really strange for us. 33 runs to date for May. Just a couple of maintenance items. I've sent the documents to Finley. I expect to have more information on that for next meeting for the Pierce. Hopefully we'll have some information on a date of when that truck will be going to Wisconsin to get repaired. Unfortunately, we are currently experiencing some issues with that truck. It's not starting. We replaced the batteries. We've replaced a module. We still haven't figured it out. So Finley's going to be here tomorrow to take a look at it. We've exhausted everything we can do with it. So Aaron spent probably 10 or 12 hours trying to track that problem down with no luck. So Finley will be here tomorrow to hopefully get that thing running. As far as projects around the station, we participated in a few birthday drive-by celebrations. I'm sure you've seen those numerous on Facebook. So we've gotten a few calls here, so we're participating in those as we get requests. We've been doing fit testing for SCBAs and our the APR half face masks, so getting those tested for the guys. And then Station 203, Jackson Township has graciously included us in a decon procedure they're doing on their vehicles. So last week we had every one of our vehicles over there at Station 203 on 665 there, and they were all deconned on the inside. So we're probably going to be doing that depending on the vehicle. We're coming up with a schedule of when we're going to be able to go do that. Obviously the medics will get it more. The engine will get it a little bit less. The tanker and the brush truck and the utility trucks, the vehicles we don't use a whole lot, will get it a little bit less than that. So, but they've been very generous to include us with that disinfecting procedure. So we're very happy to go over there and get that done. We had the building fire last Tuesday early in the morning down on Harrisburg Pike. It's a small barn fire, housed equipment and some animals. The building was a total loss. However, no injuries to the residents or firefighters. Unfortunately, most of the animals did perish in the fire though. So as far as the coronavirus, I'm sure everybody's aware of the governor's update today. 25,250 cases, 1,436 deaths so far in the state. We're starting to think about ways that we can move on to the next phase and get kind of our non-essential functions back up and running, fire inspections, getting out and doing the fire hydrants and those types of things. So we started discussing that. I'm looking at a number of options for some cloth face masks for the guys rather than wearing the medical face masks all the time when we're out and about. We're looking at some options for cloth face masks and things like that. So that's kind of where we're at with the coronavirus. Other than that, I don't have any requests for this evening. I just want to thank the board for their latitude and understanding in all of this. This has been quite a learning experience for all of us. So I definitely appreciate your understanding and everything. So if you don't have anything for me, that's all I've got for you this evening.
Have anything?
Nope.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, for the road department, Robert said that they been mowing cemeteries and the berm along the road edges. They cleaned up some downed trees on Harrisburg, Georgesville, and in the village of Georgesville. And they will be setting the arch tomorrow at Ebenezer Cemetery. Okay, does anybody else have anything that's road department related?
Nope.
Okay, we'll move on to old business. I received an email from the County Trustees Association with questions and answers from the past meetings about receiving the delayed money for property tax. And they had some interesting things if anybody's interested. Any other old business? New business. Okay, at the last meeting, we discussed what to do about the Memorial Day service at Oak Grove and Ebenezer, and delayed an answer pending any updates from the governor. We received an email yesterday from Franklin County Public Health that said it had an attachment that's an attached statement for COVID-19 Memorial Day guidance. And in summary, it says public gatherings such as parades, festivals are prohibited. Gatherings of 10 or more people are prohibited. Virtual ceremonies and events or other creative ways to honor veterans are recommended. In-person events should not be held. I guess with that, it's pretty much laid out that we will not be having any ceremonies at the cemeteries. So, kind of out of our hands. So we'll get that posted on our Facebook tomorrow. Okay, and then we also received notice from 2 upcoming meetings from SWACO. They are both virtual meetings. The first one is a refresher meeting for Consortium 2 members. We'll be discussing the CART grant and some of the next steps. That is Friday, May 15th at 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. The second meeting is a CART manufacturer demo, Thursday, May 28th at 10 o'clock. And please let Mary Long from SWACO know if any of us want to be invited. She will send us the link to join the meeting. And we had an email from Ohio Township Association about Senate Bill 310 that's passed in the Senate outlining the CARES Act funding, waiting for it to be reviewed in the House. The estimate for Pleasant Township is $161,053, only to be used for COVID-19 related expenses. And to receive that funding, a township must adopt a resolution affirming that funds received may be expended only to cover cost consistent with the requirements of Section 5001 of the CARES Act. After passage of a resolution and certification to the county auditor, the Ohio Office of Budget and Management Funding will be distributing money to the townships. Any other new business?
I don't have any.
Okay. Announcements. We've had several grads send their pictures in for the Shout Out Pleasant Township 2020 grads on Facebook. Those are kind of nice to see.
Yeah, very nice.
So, all right, Paula.
Okay, most of my emails had to do with notification updates on the virus. I did receive a notification from Department of Job and Family Services for unemployment on a part-time firefighter. I did talk to the chief and he felt that we should not contest it. CareWorks, I received a couple notices on an injured fire worker or firefighter, sorry. I will copy those for you. The grassroots newsletter from the State Township Association and the State Township Association magazine came in, and that's pretty much all I have.
Okay. All right. Does anybody have anything else?
I have nothing.
Nope.
Then we're good to adjourn. Meeting is adjourned.
I'll
I'll
second.
make.
Go ahead.
Roll call.
Trustee Sheets,
Yes.
Trustee Hunter,
Yes.
Trustee Good.
Yes.
Meeting is adjourned at 7:16 PM.